Put up a video saying you were wrong with every situation and the internet move on. I am not doing that. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, simply bend the knee and lie about how you feel and everyone will stop bullying you. That's a great idea, dude. Yeah, no. Eat shit.
Place my head between them and go full burr mode and make...
What? What? What is this? Where is it? Like, that's been a public thing forever. I think I even talked about it on there. That's against TOS, though? No, it is not against TOS. It is absolutely not against TOS to have somebody use their own money to buy subs and bits for the channel if they want to. That in no way was triggered by me, nor was he compensated for that or reimbursed for it. That is not against TOS. So it's a shit joke at this point. Just because you heard it on YouTube doesn't mean it is. Yeah. In fact, I guarantee that you could go to thousands and thousands of communities across this entire platform and find lots of different moderators supporting the stream. Do you know why? Because moderators are generally the first fans of the stream. That is how that works in every community on this platform. And people somehow don't understand that because you're blinded by your dislike of me. And I understand that you're upset at me, but you have to stop making shit up to be mad about. It's stupid at this point.
Birthday and you missed it. You didn't call me. Neither did your brother. You guys both ignored me for my birthday.
That isn't true. I sent you a text.
True. No, you did not.
Bullshit.
That was last year.
Bullshit.
I got nothing. You sent me one last year.
Did I send you one last year? Am I a shitty son? Oh man. Yeah. It was last. Wow.
I want everybody to know that Jason, Thor did not say anything to his father for his birthday a month ago.
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't text you anything after that last happy birthday, so it's still the same one. It still counts. Taking you for mentioning you work at Blizzard so much, I literally never talk about it. I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. Used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. When I worked at Blizzard, I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. So like when I worked at Blizzard, so I'm second generation Blizzard. I'm the first second generation Blizzard employee. For those who don't know, for those of you who are new, I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. I worked at Blizzard Entertainment for 7 years. I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. Used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. When I worked at Blizzard, you see, fun thing about Diablo 3 is I worked at Blizzard at the time. If you don't know anything about like who my dad is, my dad was at Blizzard for 23 years. Like I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment, I used to work at Blizzard, so I worked at Blizzard Entertainment for 7 years. And by the way, I worked at Blizzard for 7 years, so this is not going to go well for you. I think sometimes the things that I talk about in regards to those types of things is misconstrued as arrogance or boasting. When in reality, I'm just trying to give context.
So that is the problem right there. So I want you to listen to this phrase. Sure. This gets misconstrued as arrogance, but in reality, it's this. Yeah. That is the most arrogant statement on the planet, bro. Like, tell me I'm wrong.
Okay. I don't see it that way, but all right.
Right? So, you don't see it that way. You're wrong.
I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard Entertainment. Used to work at Blizzard. Used to work at Blizzard. I used to work at Blizzard. I used to work at Blizzard. Used to work at Blizzard too. My dad worked at Blizzard. Used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. I went to work at Blizzard. Yeah, for those who don't understand, like I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. What is this? Oh, okay. One sec.
We'll see.
Just another one. Deleted. Don't be afraid of critique. People are calling me a Nepo baby. For those who don't understand the term, a Nepo baby is somebody who got their job only through nepotism, never accomplished anything in their career, and never did anything to deserve the position that they have. My father was the cinematic director for Blizzard for 23 years. He worked on basically everything going all the way back to the death and return of Superman and many other games, all the way up until now. And then he quit. He went off to Jagex and he worked on old school RuneScape, I believe as a creative director of some kind. With that in mind, he now streams on Twitch under the name of Yearjoy. People think that I got my job at Blizzard specifically because of him. In reality, I only had help from him in order to do my resume. Aside from that, for the people who have this narrative, both myself and my brother applied at the same time. I got the job and my brother didn't. I went to Blizzard in 2004, and like this is kind of my whole career, right? My first job I got through Nepotism, 100%. My dad worked at Blizzard for 23 years. He worked at Blizzard for 23 years, so I got a job there in 2004. I was shit. I was shit at this.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Are you working on Heartbound right now because everyone's making videos about you not finishing the game? I'm not working on Heartbound right now. I'm working on Block Game. I release an update for Heartbound on the first week of every month. All those people who are making videos about that are fucking morons. They should probably just check the Steam updates. That's like there's literally an update that goes out the first week of every month. Insane behavior. Yeah, they're just content farming. Like here, I'll even show it to you, man. Even though people are like review bombing the shit out of the game. Here. Boop. You can just go down here and see the announcements right here. You can actually see all of the patch notes. They're all there, right? It's all in there. You just go see it yourself. Going all the way back, right? So, like, right? So people that are saying that the game never gets worked on or has been abandoned are lying to you. Like, provably. So, don't fall for that weird bullshit. Yeah, it's, like, really easy to debunk that. Now that I'm not doing, like, off-brand stuff, though, I could probably spend some more time working on Heartbound each month, which is cool. And then I can get some more shit done, which is neat. Are you working on Heartbound right now because everyone's making videos about you not finishing the game? I'm not working on Heartbound right now. I'm working on Block Game. I release an update for Heartbound on the first week of every month. All those people who are making videos about that are fucking morons. They should probably just check the Steam updates. That's like there's literally an update that goes out the first week of every month. Insane behavior. Yeah, they're just content farming. Like here, I'll even show it to you, man. Even though people are like review bombing the shit out of the game. Here. Boop. You can just go down here and see the announcements right here. You can actually see all of the patch notes. They're all there, right? It's all in there. You can just go see it yourself. Going all the way back, right? So like, right? So people that are saying that the game never gets worked on or has been abandoned are lying to you. Like, provably. So, don't fall for that weird bullshit. Yeah, it's like really easy to debunk that. Now that I'm not doing like off-brand stuff, though, I could probably spend some more time working on Heartbound each month, which is cool. And then I can get some more shit done, which is neat. I was watching a video that was critiquing you for mentioning you work at Blizzard so much. I literally never talk about it. To understand how rough the working conditions were at Blizzard, we worked overtime a ton. The pay was not very good. So when I worked at Blizzard, I had to do a social engineering task where I had to hit customer support, and I had to get 50 questions answered. So I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. I worked on everything from World of Warcraft Vanilla all the way to Overwatch. Yeah, so I banned about 2 million players when I worked for Blizzard. The reason why I liked catching people that were botting is when I first started at Blizzard, I made $10 an hour. I actually made $10.50 an hour, and I was working on night. The front door to the building. These are big glass doors. And we came inside. Like, I haven't worked there since 2016. Like, it's literally been 9 years. The internet cares more about that than I do. I'm going to report that one myself. Yeah, that guy's a fucking piece of shit. Shouldn't have done that on your main. Yeah, that one's reported to Twitch. One sec. Who got reported? I want to wait to see how long it takes Twitch to ban this person permanently. Yeah, I reported already, Jake. Give me a moment. You got reported for what? We'll find out how long it takes for them to get banned permanently from Twitch. I'll let you know. Why do people do this dumb? Yeah. Ridiculous ass shit. There we go. Must be bad then? Yeah. It's just disgusting, hateful behavior. And it crosses a line. It crosses a line that I think is outrageous, to be honest with you. There's like very few things that I would say like cross a line, like go after me, be rude, I don't give a shit. What do they say? They said that Ghost died of So they're trying to mix the World of Warcraft drama shit and say that one of the ferrets that died at our rescue because she died of a very rare cancer died of being out of mana because they're a fucking awful human being. It's disgusting. It's like actually disgusting. So yeah, they shouldn't be on this platform. And Twitch, you should clean that shit up. Like straight up. That is why we ban people in this chat. Actually disgusting human being. You're actually garbage. Disgusting. All right. It's probably a child. Probably. Little much because of a bad joke? It's not a bad joke. Like, they're doing that specifically because it's fucked up, dude. To mock the death of an animal, especially one that died in such a horrible way. Like, she got a super rare cancer, and she died within 2 weeks. And there wasn't anything we could do. It was awful, man. And to try and use that as a jab because you don't like someone on the internet, like, you're a fucking awful human being. There's no real coming back from that either. Like, putting that kind of hate out into the world, like, no, that is a level where you are broken as a human being, where you think that that's acceptable. And if anyone thinks that's acceptable in the community, we'll just remove them because that's disgusting. Yeah, it runs on a smart fridge. Yeah, who here has not seen the smart fridge video? We'll watch it again for the 50th time today. If you get Heartbound working on a smart fridge, I will send you a challenge coin. Game again. On. Do the roar. Do the roar, Chin. Do the roar. It's becoming a meme? Should be. Again. Did he get the coin? Yes. I believe he's the only person in the world that has two outside of me. Bro, this is cinema? Yes. There's that same lighting system. So no, I don't need to update the performance. I need to keep writing so I can finish my game. Thanks, though. What is this? Quinn69 is hate playing your game? Is that the guy who actually made it so his child, his
now
own
play
Deltarune?
That's a real game.
For a YouTube video. Sounds like a great guy.
That's me, dude.
Enjoy your rage bait, I guess.
What? So she was. I wasn't hate playing. That's the. So he. But the thing is, he got baited. He just believed the chatter. And you can't get baited by chatters because they will say whatever. I genuinely went in as an investigative journalist to find out whether or not the game was dog shit or not. If I was forced to give a review, let's be honest, I don't just give reviews. unless I absolutely love something or I absolutely hate something, I wouldn't have reviewed this game, but I definitely wouldn't have downvoted it. Definitely.
So yeah, he did have his kids.
Just own up to your mistakes.
Pirate is disgusting. Whoa.
Do you take?
Cool. Yeah.
Yo, just to be clear, she has no idea what she was saying or who Pirate Software is. She said a bunch of shit about Elon Musk. We're like, what's some dumb shit we can make her say? Like, we'll just get her to say a bunch of insane shit, and we just picked the best ones. That was just the way she said it, cracked us up. So it made it in the cut. It is what it is.
Really cool behavior.
Now Pirate Software struts on stage with a low-pitched growl and rehated rage. Claims 20 years at Blizzard, oh, what a tale. Turns out it's test logs, not holy grail. 3 months of training and out the door, but he'll still lecture you like he wrote the lore. You toss preservation in the bin with flair while games get nuked and no one's there. You sneer at fans who fight to save, but you're the one who sold a padded grave. You milk that past like it's gold-plated truth, but we check the record, it's missing proof. Ain't that a shame, Thor? You're peddling fraud, Thor. Claiming wise old dev while you fake applaud. Nepo hired, barely inspired. Now you're preaching from a throne you never acquired. In my 20 years, you moan on Q, but 3 weeks in cybersec don't make it true. 19 years are spent clicking test builds slow. Then bailed out quick when it came time to grow. You built a fake verse with your ferret and flare, a loreless land full of self-care stares, but your game's still missing just like your facts, and your Discord's dying from snakebite cracks. You rage on stream then hide in shame while clout-chasing grifters prop your name. Oh, you're wrong, Thor, dead wrong, Thor, and no deep voice is gonna change that score. You don't protect, you just deflect, then jump to the next trend you haven't wrecked. Folks looked you up, didn't take much time. Playtester 3 months, then quit, not a crime. Oh, you're wrong, Thor, dead wrong, Thor, and no deep voice is gonna change that score. You don't protect, you just deflect, then jump to the next trend you haven't wrecked. From classic WoW to burnt out fame, you rage then vanish, then shift the blame. A dev who never shipped a thing, but still demands we kiss his ring. So here's the deal, Thor, you life abuse, Thor. You muddy waters while you claim the news. The movement's just, but you've lost our trust. You're the voice of ego, not of the just.